Ultimately, nothing you do is going to be a waste. When you are pursuing something and pushing yourself to a high level, they say the principles that you learn in any endeavor when you reach mastery, or you're stretching yourself to reach those kinds of pinnacles of success, skills in a certain endeavor, that you will see the principles in that pursuit in all things in life. Now, in my experience, say one of the things that I first pursued and reached a high level of skill in was skateboarding. I skateboarded from 12 to 25. And I ended up getting quite a lot of success in that area. I achieved basically all my goals that I had for myself, that I had written down in regards to the tricks that I wanted to learn, reached some degree of notoriety, getting sponsored, photos run in magazines, experiencing to some degree what being successful brings. Some of those things I didn't expect, such as attention. I wasn't doing it to be famous or to get attention, but funny enough, when you have goals of getting photos run in magazines or filming video parts or getting sponsored in these things, well, of course, you need to be recognized. People are going to recognize you. People are going to pay attention. What else does this bring? Scrutiny, criticism, and various other aspects that maybe you're not aware of. And this is what happens when you are subjected to these things. People can't handle it. This is why they have success barriers. This is why they self-sabotage. You see celebrities, they go crazy. They start, Britney Spears cutting her hair short, getting addicted to drugs, other celebrities getting addicted to drugs, overdosing even, or committing suicide. Now, I'm not saying that these things maybe came just from the attention and scrutiny and criticism in these things, but it definitely could add to these kinds of mental struggles that these people experience. And in my experience, I also experienced scrutiny, criticism, crap talking, and that was difficult to deal with. And eventually, I got to a point where I didn't think I was going to take it any further than I did at that time, basically when I was 25, and I decided to retire from that pursuit. Now, for me, I don't have any regrets because I did the best that I could. I gave it my best effort, given the information that I had at the time, given the circumstances that I was coming from, the support that I had or lack of support. But yet I still was able to achieve a lot of things that I guess I can be proud of. However, the things that I learned from that pursuit, now I see that a lot of those principles, a lot of those lessons in that pursuit, now I can apply to something like socializing or my business or the other endeavors that I have going on for myself now at this stage of my life. Now, one of those things that is a correlation would be, let's say, in socializing, meeting women, when you're out there cold approaching. For example, myself, when I'm out there the other day and I see a girl that intrigues me and maybe she's across the street, and I decide I'm going to run over there, I'm going to make the effort to run over, and regardless of how maybe my worries of how that might be perceived to someone that's witnessing this, well, even right there, is someone really paying attention? Well, perhaps there might be someone watching, but am I going to hold myself back from that opportunity because of my concerns or worries about the judgments of others? And that's just the thing. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. You should care about your opinion. You should care about fulfilling your own wants and needs and going after things that are meaningful for you. And that also means going after the type of women that you would like to have relationships with, and going and making an attempt and starting a conversation and seeing perhaps where that might go. You'll never know unless you make that attempt. As well, what is that saying about yourself if you don't make the attempt, and part of you saying, oh, I don't deserve it, she's out of my league? What kind of thing is that to say, she's out of my league? Like, you're like these people that talk about this in the media and these things that you're being conditioned on in movies and television and these things, she's out of your league. Like, as if you're not good looking. Like, what does that mean? You're not good looking enough? You don't have the money? You don't have the what is it? What is it? What is that? What is that coming down to? That is just that it's incredibly like frustrating and angering that these are the kinds of ideas that people are being subjected to, where they have to feel like I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough for that job that I really want. I'm not good enough for that girl that I would like to go and talk to because she's out of my league. That to me is, well, it's first of all, I think that it's evil. I think it's evil. I think that it's wicked. That it is a terrible thing that people are being subjected to through these types of ideologies that people have. But not only that, for yourself to internalize that and believe that to the degree where then you even say I'm not good enough. It's a sad thing, because you're going to go about your life, and maybe sadly enough, people have gone their entire life where they never had the types of experiences they wanted to have. They never had the types of took the opportunities that were available to them, because they were literally blinded to the opportunities because of the reality that they created for themselves in their head. There is so many opportunities out there for you, and all you have to do is get out there and take advantage of them. All you have to do is make the attempt and start building your self-esteem. Start feeding yourself, deciding and taking control of what you're feeding your mind. Take control of the beliefs that you have. Rearrange your thoughts and start filling your mind with positive belief systems, positive reinforcement, and start getting after it. Make the attempt. When you do not step up, when you see an opportunity, when you see a girl that you're interested in and you don't go and approach, you are basically saying to yourself, you don't deserve it, I'm not good enough. So start taking on new beliefs, and when you see that opportunity, you make the attempt. Realize this is a skill. Realize you can develop your confidence. You can develop the ability to communicate. You can develop the ability to read facial cues, body language, sub-communication. But you have to take massive action. You have to keep getting yourself in front of those opportunities. How do you get good at talking to women? Talk to women. How do you get good at socializing? Socialize. Start talking to everyone. Make that effort to speak. That's how you get better at this. And it's no different than any other skill set. So again, bringing it back to the lessons from skateboarding and to socializing, well, one of those things is that, for example, in skateboarding, you will not get better if you're not falling down. If you are worried or embarrassed about falling down because of other people in the environment, say you're at a skate park and there's people there watching and you fall down, you might feel embarrassed at first, but then as you get better, you realize that is just a part of the process. And in fact, you start valuing the fact that you're falling down. And maybe you even then, I mean, I'm not saying that you should judge others, but if people are going to judge you for falling down, you might then start saying, hey, the fact that you're not falling down, you don't have my respect. I respect the guy that's out there that's trying And you don't want to fall to the point where you're breaking limbs, but I mean, you're going to fall down. You learn how to fall. You learn how to take it. You learn how to roll with it. You learn how to take the impact so it doesn't inflict as much damage as it would when you don't have that ability. So then you go, yeah, I respect the guy that is willing to fall. I respect the guy that's pushing themselves and yes, will take a spill because they're pushing their comfort zone. They're not just doing what comes easy for them. You are going to fall down just the same when you're out there socializing and you're approaching women. You are going to be rejected. You are not going to hook up with every girl you speak to. Start changing your expectations. The reason why maybe you're afraid to approach is because you think that you have to have sex with every girl you talk to. It's totally unrealistic. And you have to start enjoying just having conversations, getting to know people, focusing on your conversational skills, focusing on the things that you have control over, such as your ability to approach. That's what you should be focusing on. When you see the girl that you want to talk to and she's across the street, this takes effort. You go and you make the effort to talk to her. You run over and you make the effort and you open her and you go see what could happen. And you're not worried about the opinions of others or someone standing there going, oh, look at what a loser that guy is, that he just ran up to that girl and made an effort. He looks like such a desperate, needy guy. Well, guess what? The guy that's making the attempt is going to have the sex life of his dreams. The guy that's making the attempt is going to have the woman that he truly desires and isn't just taking whatever he can get. The guy that's making the attempt isn't making excuses and is getting out there and taking life into his own hands, and he's making things happen for himself, and he's willing to take the rejection. He's willing to fall down, metaphorically speaking, in a social context, because he knows that that's how he's going to strengthen his mind. That's how he knows that's how he's going to meet the people that he truly wants to meet. And he's going to then realize that he can have the job that he wants, he can have the financial situation that he wants, he can have the life that he truly desires, or at least he's willing to get out there and try and make it happen for himself, rather than being somebody that's worried about the judgments of others, cares more about the opinions of others than the opinion of him, the opinion that he has of himself. And that is what you truly want to cultivate. Self-esteem, self-worth. You value your opinion more than the opinion of someone else that maybe is going to criticize you and scrutinize you and talk crap about you. But you realize that comes with the territory. That if you're out there getting the results that you want, well, other people are going to notice that. Whether you want it or not, people are going to pay attention. So you have to learn to embrace that. That's a part of embracing success. That's a part of getting after the things that you want in life. Realizing that comes with the territory. But what also comes with the territory is all the good things as well. And those, hopefully, will outweigh the negative if you know what it is that you want, you know what you're willing to sacrifice, you know what you're willing to do, and you're willing to put in the time, you're willing to put in the effort, and you're willing to fail. You are going to fail more than you succeed. Just the same as an athletic pursuit. Michael Jordan, how many shots did he miss to get those highlight reels that he has? Much, much more than the highlight reels. So realize that, and that's no different than in socializing. So once again, leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Maybe you disagree. Let's get some conversation going. Leave me a comment, and I'll address your comment. Also, I offer 30-minute strategy phone calls. I've got over 12 years experience doing this. I want to help you. If you want to take this to the next level, if you want to treat this like a professional, then you know the value in getting mentors, getting coaches, and masterminding with people, that this is how you accelerate your learning. This is how you're going to get the results that you want. And I'm offering these for free right now. 30-minute phone calls. If you're serious about this, if you want to take things to the next level, if you're willing to take the truth, real feedback, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to tell you like it is. So if you can take it, if you are able to get over yourself and hear that critical feedback that's going to help you take things to the next level. Listen, we all have blind spots. That's what's so valuable about having masterminding with people, talking things out with people, getting coaches, getting mentors, having someone to give you an outside perspective, because we can't see it when we're in it, is one way to put it. Then hit me up at datingdestruction@gmail.com. We'll get you on a call, and I want to help you out. As well, I also offer in-field trainings and other services. So if that's something that interests you, you want to take things to the next level, again, hit me up, datingdestruction@gmail.com, and I'll let you know what those kinds of things are that I offer. And as well, like and subscribe the video. Until next time, peace out, my friends.